and welcome to Top Stories on Viewer Television. My name is Patient City. Nigeria's total public debt may hit 118.3 trillion in the next 3 years, findings by newsmen have shown. The figure was based on analyzing Nigeria's current debt profile and the debt projections in the medium-term expenditure framework and fiscal strategy paper 2024 and 2026. According to the new MTEF, the federal government plans to take 26.4 trillion naira loans between 2024 and 2026. The fiscal policy also indicates that debt servicing will go up 29.9 trillion in the 3 years. The data show that the national government plans to borrow 7.8 trillion naira in 2024, slightly less than the 8.8 trillion naira targeted for the same year in the previous MTEF. The governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, has clarified the incident earlier reported as an assassination attempt on him, which was widely reported on social media, saying it was a minor disagreement between the security details attached to him and some military personnel providing security on the road. An interview granted to the press a few moments ago at his residence in Abuja on Sunday, Governor Bello stated that there was no attempt whatsoever on his life. He clarified that while there was a minor fracas between men of the Nigerian police force attached to his convoy and those of a military unit manning the highways, it was in the course of both units performing their lawful security duties. As the Supreme Court today, October 23rd, hears the appeals challenging the electoral victory of President Bola Tinubu, the ruling All Progressive Congress has expressed confidence that the president will come out victorious. Tinubu's victory in the February 26 presidential poll is being challenged by the People's Democratic Party and the Labour Party. The opposition parties had earlier lost at the presidential election petition court, where they first challenged Tinubu's victory. Displeased with the verdict of the PECC, both parties and their candidates Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi proceeded to the Supreme Court, which has fixed today for hearing. The Niger Delta Peace Front advised ex-militants from the region not to be used by saboteurs against Nigeria. It noted that those criticizing the alleged renewal of the oil pipeline protection contract to a Tantita security service to be wary of unscrupulous persons who did not mean well for the nation. NPDF Chairman Patterson Efemena and Secretary Onyema Philip, in a statement, urged that those aggrieved by the decision to renew the contract to show patriotism by giving support to TSS, which engaged almost 18,000 youths of the region to prosecute the first phase of the contract. Foreign and domestic airlines have disagreed on the plan by the federal government to stop multiple entry points for the former, while domestic airlines are complaining that the decision to allow foreign airlines to operate is more than one or in more than one airport in Nigeria is killing their businesses. Their foreign counterparts have challenged them to build their own capacity. Indigenous Airlines said foreign carriers should be granted access to one major airport, either the Murtala Mohammed International Airport Lagos or the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport Abuja, while they should be allowed to contribute the passengers. The Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, had during an interview with journalists last month reiterated the government's resolve to cancel the multiple designations granted to some foreign airlines operating into Nigeria. The Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria advised the federal government to dialogue with contractors handling various projects across the country. Reacting to the recent directive by the Minister of Works, David Umahi, for contractors to return to site, it said ordering them to return to site without paying them is not good. The group, in a statement, also lauded the House of Representatives for suspending moves by the Minister of Adopt Concrete Fork Road Construction, describing concrete roads as not feasible in the light of Nigeria's economic realities. The Federal High Court has okayed two separate suits seeking to sack the newly appointed chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), Mr. Olanipekun Olukoyede. Both suits were brought before the court by legal practitioner Mr. Stanley Okara and Mr. Maxwell Opara, whereas the first suit was lodged before the division of the court in Kano State. The second suit is pending before the Abuja division. Already, Justice Abdullahi Liman of the Kano Court has fixed October 30th to hear a motion on notice seeking to restrain the EFCC chairman, whose appointment was confirmed by the Senate on October 12, from exercising the powers and functions of the office of drawing salaries and emoluments of an occupant of the office, pending the hearing and determination of the suit. The federal government late Sunday evening reopened the Third Mainland Bridge barely 24 hours after closure for palliative work. The Federal Controller of Works in Lagos, Mrs. Olukorede Kesha, had expressed satisfaction with repairs done on the Third Mainland Bridge, assuring motorists of a smooth ride till the commencement of the comprehensive rehabilitation in January 2024. Kesha gave the assurance during on-the-spot assessment of the repairs on the bridge. However, the road was reopened to traffic at about 7 p.m. following completion of the repair work. And that's how much we can take on top stories. My name is Patience CD. Many thanks for watching. Do stay tuned and enjoy the rest of our programs.